Nabil Fekir is a French professional footballer born on July 18, 1993, in Lyon, France. Standing at 1.73 meters, he plays as an attacking midfielder for Al Jazeera in the UAE Pro League. Fekir began his football journey at local clubs AC Villeurbanne and Vosges-en-Velin before joining the Olympique Lyonnais Youth Academy in 2005. He progressed through the ranks, making his senior debut for Lyon in 2013. Over 6 seasons with Lyon, he made 145 appearances and scored 54 goals, earning the captaincy in 2017. In 2019, he transferred to Real Betis for an initial €19.75 million. During his time at Betis, he made 135 appearances and scored 21 goals, winning the Copa del Rey in 2022. In August 2024, Fekir moved to Al Jazeera, where he has since made 7 appearances and scored 4 goals. On the international stage, Fekir debuted for the French national team in March 2015. He was part of the squad that won the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Throughout his career, Fekir has been recognized for his technical skills, vision, and versatility in the attacking midfield role. His journey reflects a commitment to excellence and adaptability across different leagues and competitions. Football España. Nabil Fekir's international career has been notable, though not without its ups and downs. Despite fierce competition in the French national team, he earned over 25 caps and scored multiple goals, showcasing his ability to impact games even as a substitute. His performance in the 2018 World Cup included key appearances off the bench, contributing to France's successful campaign in Russia. His adaptability, whether playing behind the striker or drifting to the flanks, made him a valuable asset for manager Didier Deschamps during that tournament. Fekir's club career saw a pivotal moment in 2018 when a high-profile transfer to Liverpool was nearly completed. After a lengthy negotiation and a promotional photoshoot, the deal collapsed reportedly due to concerns over a knee injury discovered during his medical. While disappointing, Fekir responded with maturity and continued to lead Lyon effectively for another season before joining Real Betis in La Liga. His time in Spain marked a fresh chapter, where he quickly became a fan favorite due to his flair, work rate, and ability to change games with moments of brilliance. One of his most memorable moments came during the 2021-2022 season, when he played a key role in helping Betis secure the Copa del Rey title, their first major trophy in 17 years. Fekir is known not just for his attacking flair, but also for his strength on the ball, low center of gravity, and close control, traits that make him difficult to dispossess. These attributes, combined with his left-footed precision and creative spark, have drawn comparisons to other great French playmakers over the years. He is also known for his humility off the pitch, maintaining strong ties to his Algerian heritage and often speaking with pride about his roots. In August 2024, after 5 seasons in Spain, Fekir made the move to Al Jazeera in the United Arab Emirates. The transfer marked a new stage in his career, offering both a new challenge and an opportunity to influence a different football culture. Despite facing a serious knee injury in early 2023 that required surgery and a lengthy rehabilitation period, he bounced back with determination, proving his resilience by scoring goals and delivering match-winning performances shortly after his return. Nabil Fekir's career is a testament to perseverance, talent, and adaptability. From his early days in Lyon's youth system to representing his country on the biggest stage and continuing to shine in different leagues, Fekir has left a mark wherever he has played. His story continues to inspire many young footballers, particularly those from immigrant backgrounds in France, who see in him a symbol of success forged through hard work and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Off the field, Nabil Fekir has maintained a relatively low profile, preferring to let his football do the talking. He is known for his calm demeanor and focus on family and faith, often attributing his grounded personality to his upbringing in a tight-knit Algerian family in Lyon. His father, a former amateur footballer, played a key role in encouraging his love for the game, while his mother supported his development both emotionally and practically, ensuring he remained focused through the challenges of youth football. Despite achieving fame and financial success, Fekir has avoided the spotlight that often accompanies star players. He is rarely seen in tabloids or involved in off-field controversies. Instead, he invests his time in his craft, charity initiatives, and spending time with loved ones. His strong sense of identity and faith has helped him stay centered through the pressures of professional football, including the setback of injuries and the disappointment of missed transfers. Fekir's playing style reflects his personality, calm under pressure, creative, and quietly confident. On the pitch, he often assumes leadership even when not wearing the captain's armband. He is not a loud figure, but his presence is felt through moments of genius, a perfectly timed through ball, a deft dribble past offenders, or a curling shot into the top corner. His ability to read the game, combined with a fierce competitive spirit, has made him a nightmare for defenders and a reliable match winner for coaches. Throughout his career, he has worn the number 18 jersey with pride, the same number he wore during France's World Cup win in 2018. That tournament remains a defining moment in his career, not only because of the trophy itself, but also because it symbolizes arrival on the world stage. Being part of a historic generation of French talent, alongside the likes of Kylian Mbappé, Antoine Griezmann, and Paul Pogba, Fekir contributed to a golden chapter in French football history. Even as he continues his career in the UAE Pro League, there's a sense that Fekir still has more to give. His technical skill set remains sharp, and his experience adds depth to any team he joins. He is seen as a mentor by younger players and is often praised by coaches for his professionalism and work ethic. Nabil Fekir's journey, from being overlooked early in his career to becoming a World Cup winner and a respected international star, is a powerful reminder of what determination, self-belief, and passion can achieve. As he continues to evolve, both as a player and as a person, his story stands as a compelling chapter in the modern era of football. As Nabil Fekir's career moves into its later stages, there's a growing appreciation for the subtleties of his game that may have gone under the radar during his peak years. While he was once known for his explosive bursts and eye-catching dribbles, he has adapted his style over time to rely more on vision, positional intelligence, and quick combinations. His maturity on the field is evident in the way he orchestrates attacks, often dictating the tempo with clever passes and drawing defenders out of position to create space for teammates. His unique playing style, equal parts elegance and power, will be cited for years in discussions about modern attacking midfielders. He played with an unmistakable swagger, head up, ball glued to his feet, always scanning, always thinking. Whether operating as a classic number 10, a wide playmaker cutting inside on his left foot, or a second striker, he adapted seamlessly and made the role his own. Coaches often lauded him not just for his talent, but for his footballing brain, his understanding of space, tempo, and timing. Fekir's presence in the UAE Pro League has also signaled a cultural bridge between European football and the growing ambitions of Middle Eastern clubs. Rather than treating the move as a win-down, he embraced the challenge. His professionalism, work ethic, and still dangerous left foot brought quality and credibility to the league, while offering mentorship to younger local players who grew up watching him play for France and Lyon. He has become a blueprint for how European stars can contribute meaningfully beyond their prime years, helping raise global standards in emerging football regions. In his private moments, Fekir remains deeply rooted in the values instilled during his youth: respect, family, and hard work. He often credits his father, Mohamed, for his mental toughness and for guiding him through the early stages of his career, especially when Fekir was briefly released by Lyon as a teenager, a decision the club would later reverse. That moment, now a footnote in his story, shaped his mentality for good. It taught him never to feel entitled, and always to prove himself through action. Though he rarely courts the media, those who've interviewed him describe him as soft-spoken, humble, and thoughtful, never forgetting where he came from or the communities that supported him. As a Frenchman of Algerian descent, he has spoken openly about representing both cultures with pride, often serving as a role model for dual-heritage youth navigating identity in the world of sport. Looking ahead, while retirement may not be far off, Fekir's relationship with football seems far from finished. Whether he chooses to pursue coaching badges, work in youth development, or serve as a cultural ambassador between European and North African football scenes, he will undoubtedly find meaningful ways to stay involved. The sport is in his blood, and it shows in every touch, every pass, every smile he cracks after a well-taken goal. In the end, Nabil Fekir's career won't just be remembered for the medals and the magic moments, but for the journey, one of quiet brilliance, resilience, and unwavering love for the game. His is the kind of story that resonates more deeply with time, a reminder that greatness doesn't always shout, it often whispers with elegance. His leadership qualities have continued to develop, especially after his spell as captain at Lyon. Even in foreign leagues, such as La Liga and now the UAE Pro League, he commands respect in the dressing room for his quiet determination, his professional conduct, and his ability to rise to big occasions. While not the most vocal player, he leads by example, whether it's by tracking back to defend, taking responsibility for set pieces, or stepping up when the team needs a spark of creativity. Fekir's career has also become a case study in resilience. The knee injuries he suffered, particularly the one that derailed his Liverpool move, could have ended or severely limited the potential of a less determined player. Instead, he chose to see adversity as a chance to grow. He reinvented parts of his game, focused on physical recovery, and returned with even greater determination. His injury in 2023, which required surgery and a lengthy rehabilitation, was another major hurdle, but his comeback for Real Betis and later his strong start at Al Jazeera proved he still had the hunger and quality to perform at a high level. Away from football, Fekir has begun exploring opportunities to give back to the sport and his community. There have been quiet indications of his involvement in youth programs and charitable work, especially those aimed at helping underprivileged kids in France and Algeria gain access to sports and education. He has expressed a desire to stay connected to football beyond his playing days, possibly through coaching or mentoring roles that allow him to share the wisdom gained from a career filled with highs, setbacks, and hard-earned triumphs. He remains a proud dual national, deeply connected to both his French identity and his Algerian heritage. Though he ultimately chose to represent France at the international level, the decision was not without reflection. It was a matter of intense pride and responsibility to wear the blue shirt, especially on the global stage. His success has inspired many young players of North African descent in Europe, who see him as proof that balancing cultural identity and professional ambition is not only possible but powerful. As of 2025, Nabil Fekir is still writing his story, though now in a different chapter of his career. Playing in a league far from the European spotlight, he continues to deliver quality performances, influence games, and play the sport with the same passion that defined him as a teenager rising through Lyon's ranks. Whether or not he returns to a major European league, or eventually moves into coaching or ambassadorial roles, his legacy as one of the most technically gifted and quietly influential players of his generation is already secured. In the evolving world of football where flair is often celebrated over substance, Nabil Fekir has managed to strike a rare balance between the two. He is a player equally capable of producing a moment of magic as he is of grinding through a difficult match, adapting his approach to what the situation demands. That versatility has made him a favorite among coaches who value intelligence on the pitch as much as technical ability. Despite not always being in the global media spotlight, Fekir's consistency and quality have earned him a cult following. Fans admire his humility, his ability to rise through adversity, and the fact that he has never chased fame but rather focused on his love for the game. His social media presence is minimal and purposeful, never flashy or attention-seeking, but instead reflective of a professional focused on his craft. This quiet, composed character off the pitch contrasts with the fire and creativity he displays when the whistle blows. In his personal life, Fekir is known for being close to his family, especially his younger brother Yasin, who is also a professional footballer. The two share a close bond, and Nabil has often spoken of wanting to guide and support his brother's development. Their shared journey in the world of football adds a deeper, more personal dimension to Fekir's story, one rooted in family, loyalty, and shared dreams. As he continues his spell at Al Jazeera, Fekir is more than just a marquee signing. He is a leader in a growing football culture, helping to raise the profile of the league while mentoring younger talents around him. His presence there signifies a shift in modern football, where experienced European players are contributing meaningfully to leagues outside of Europe, not just collecting paychecks, but raising standards and sharing their knowledge. Looking ahead, it is widely expected that Fekir will leave a lasting imprint wherever he chooses to go next. Whether that's returning to France in a coaching role, working with youth academies, or perhaps taking on an ambassadorial position in football development, his legacy is already one of quiet excellence. He represents a generation of players who didn't rely on hype or controversy, but instead earned their reputation through quality, resilience, and an unwavering love for the game. Even now, with a World Cup medal in his cabinet and multiple league and cup titles to his name, Fekir plays with the same joy that marked his early days on the streets of Lyon. He is, In every sense, a footballer's footballer, respected by teammates, admired by fans, and remembered by opponents for the way he made the ball dance. His story continues, not with loud headlines or glittering spotlight, but with the rhythm of a career lived on his own terms, graceful, grounded, and unforgettable. As Nabil Fekir's career approaches its twilight years, there's a growing recognition of the subtle impact he's had not just within clubs, but across the broader football culture. He may not have consistently topped global headlines like some of his contemporaries, but within the game itself, among players, coaches, analysts, and true fans, he is often spoken of as one of the most technically gifted and intelligent footballers of his generation. His contributions often went beyond goals and assists, influencing the rhythm, shape, and personality of his teams in ways statistics rarely captured. In terms of legacy, Fekir will likely be remembered as a symbol of perseverance and adaptability. His near move to Liverpool, one of the most publicized collapse transfers of the past decade, could have defined him, but instead it became just another chapter in a career marked by resilience. He didn't let disappointment break him. He stayed at Lyon, led as captain, moved to Spain, and then to the Middle East, all while maintaining a high level of performance, even as physical setbacks tried to slow him down.